Greetings, YouTube. My wife and I and a friend went out last Saturday night, yesterday, and saw Despicable Me in 2D. As I've said in the past, my wife can't watch 3D movies, and there are some definite sections in this film that were designed to really enhance the 3D experience. It probably looked quite cool in 3D. Now this is the story of a supervillain, one Gru, whose dearest dream is to be the greatest supervillain of all. And this is a world where supervillains are in competition. So when something goes missing or some great crime is committed, newscasters are like, which supervillain has committed this crime? So obviously it's probably also a world with superheroes, although they're not really mentioned in the film. It's also rather interestingly, they have a supervillain bank that lends money to supervillains to fund their projects, to then try to make a profit off of them. I'm not really sure how you do that, but let's face it, how many supervillain projects actually come to fruition? I can't imagine the bank has a particularly good record. But Gru has been outshone by a new upcoming lad who has a dark secret. And to get back on the game, to really show the world that he has the right stuff, he decides he's going to steal the moon. And to enlist to achieve that goal, he enlists the aid of 3 little orphan girls, who he takes in so that he can use them as stalking horses, sneaking something into the lair of his arch enemy so that he can then take him out. Now, this film is predictable. I'm sure if you've seen the trailer, you figured out where the film was going to go before you ever walked in the theater. And you may have just dismissed it and said, oh, we know it's just a kid movie, it doesn't really matter. But it is entertaining for adults. There's enough adult comments, nothing blue, nothing inappropriate, but there's still enough meat there for adults to appreciate. I heard as many adults laughing in this movie as I heard children laughing. There are some complexities to relationships. Gru to his personal Q, who's an older gentleman. Gru's relationship with his mother, who doesn't really come around to respecting her son until quite late in the game. And of course, Gru's relationship with the 3 little orphans, which of course blossoms into friendship and then eventually love. I don't think I'm spoiling anything when I say this, but I will put spoilers in the title of this film review. But I thoroughly enjoyed Despicable Me. I will probably pick it up cheap on DVD so I can listen to the commentary. I'd like to hear what the author and some of the voice actors had to say. It was quite entertaining. It had enough chuckles to keep everybody involved. I enjoyed the tension near the end when Gru began to realize that, he cared about something other than himself, which was a revelation for Gru. So, good times were had by all. I can't say I was disappointed in the least. I'm glad I went. And I think that the rest of everyone else in the audience to the theater I was at tonight, or last night I should say, were glad they went as well.